After a game of marbles, split open and Mel, also known as the Lady Rooski, my wife, the one who gave me a permanent G string to wear. And I say that because there's literally a G guitar string in my wedding band. That lady, right? So the wonderful, my beloved, she won marbles. It is Giz Day presents Marbles Pie. And that means we play marbles. The winner of marbles gets to pick a song on the list. So the Lady Rooski opens up a giant piece of pie and picked a Phish song, and that Phish song was Vultures. Wasn't sure which Vultures it was. She just knew it was Vultures. When the mods did some digging, W for the mods, by the way, it turns out we're going to be listening to Vultures from 7/22, 19, and 97 at the Walnut Creek Amphitheater, Raleigh, North Carolina. Shout out to the Land of the Pine. Guys, have you heard this version before? I'm pretty excited. We're getting back to Phish. I happen to be wearing an Iculus t-shirt today, so that was fine enough. And rest assured, guys, we've actually got really big Phish news coming. I just haven't announced it yet, but there's like really cool Phish news coming, I think. And of course, another album coming soon. Just keep that in mind. But, yeah, W's in the chat for the Lady Rooski, who is responsible for bringing this particular version of Vultures to us. Guys, no, I know, but it's because that's the one that was on the pie that we ended up with this one. So it's your fault either way. But I'm going to hit the play button. Before I do, it's very important to me that you know that you are awesome, that you are valuable, that you are important, that you matter, that you are deserving of love, and that I am abundantly grateful for even a moment of your time. If you like what you see, feel free to hit the like and the subscribe button. It goes a long way to help me out. If you really like what you see, leave a comment. I would love to hear from you, or join us on Twitch. These people over here are the best people. Come hang out with us. Come discover music with us. I stream every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. Arizona time. We would love to have you by. And honestly, guys, this is kind of a full circle moment for me, because it used to be a long time ago, playing marbles with you guys was like hanging out with the guys. It's like the thing I did because I didn't have friends, right? Like this was my friend group. And now here I am. I have this wife that I met from like listening to music online, specifically Phish, the band we're about to listen to together. And that lady just won a game of marbles. It's kind of a crazy full world moment for me to think about.
I remember my first time going on Twitch. Didn't know what to do. I thought you had to play it. I was like, I didn't want to press
and here you are. So I'm pretty excited about this, guys. Thank you for being here and a part of this journey. Thank you for all of it. This has been really, really, really cool, and honestly, a kind of crazy full circle moment for me. You know, my wife won a game of marbles and picked a Phish song. That's really cool. That's really cool to me. That's really, really, really cool to me. Anyways, Vultures, Phish, 19 and 97. A week before I turned 6. My birthday is July 29th, and I will be 34. On this date in 19 and 97, I was in the hospital with E. coli, getting ready to turn 6. Look at that young man playing drums. Look at that loosey-goosey hand. Oh. I love the candles that are lit there. The tremolo picking he's doing.
Blind me with ambition like a razor to the throat. Cast aside your foolish pride, or cast the final vote. The feelings you've been waiting for going through your skin. And when you look above, you'll see the vultures moving. It's everything that much I know.
Whoa!
Sometimes I'm bold. expected of me. I'm on the clock and they say this can't be. Watching it pass without reason or rhyme. I feel myself fading in time. Timing is everything, that much I know. Sometimes I'm faster and sometimes I'm slow. See expectations, but sometimes I'm told. And go to the end of the line. But me, I don't what's expected of me. I look at the clock and they say this can't be. Watching it pass without reason or rhyme. I see the vultures moving.
So when you hear this as fast as they're singing, I have no idea what it is that they're saying. So but I also don't think that that's necessarily that's not what I'm supposed to be doing. But hearing the way that they're all singing, I can't decide if they're all singing the same thing and harmonizing with one another, or if they're singing in a round in some parts. The build up here, though, you have, again, the instrumental stuff happening. You got Fishman's the loosey-goosey hand.
Cast aside your foolish pride, I cast the final vote. The feelings you've been waiting for going through your skin. And when you look above, you'll see the vultures moving. Everything that much I know.
Are they singing the same thing here? They're singing in time.
Everything that much I know. Sometimes I'm faster and sometimes I'm slow. See expectations, but sometimes I'm told. And go to the end of the line. But me, I don't what's expected of me. I look at the clock and I say this can't be. Watching it pass without reason or rhyme. I see the vultures moving. I see the vultures moving. I see the vultures moving.
I feel like this is kind of what their stage setup has been lately. I feel like Mike, when I saw them, Mike and Fishman had kind of traded, right? Like it was Mike, Fishman, Trey Page, and now it's like they're like doing this again, where they've got Fishman, Mike, Trey Page, right? It's kind of interesting because it's like I saw it one way, so to me this looks weird, but everybody's telling me that this is like the standard. You know, are they people or vultures or a combination? I see what you did there. I've never been underwhelmed by Paige's shirt in my life, and here we are, and I'm so underwhelmed by Paige's shirt. I'm not even whelmed by it. I'm underwhelmed by it. Was this just the one day he didn't decide to do it up for his t-shirt? Or for his shirt?
I see the vultures moving.
Which bass is this? I don't think I've seen a performance where he's rocked this one. Is it a modulus? I'm going to bring it back because I actually have just enjoyed this whole vamp section, and I feel like a dink for just pausing it in the middle of that because I just recognized what kind of bass it was. The other thing I noticed, Paige has a different key setup, right? Like he's not in a box right now. He's got an open side to the crowd. And that's another thing that I think if I would have connected that earlier, I probably could have recognized that that's something I noticed, especially like when I watched the Great Went video. Like I think I might have noticed it then more specifically. But this whole jam section, like watching Trey do his lead, kind of running his scales there, I've actually spent a lot of time recently trying to like make a Trey-like guitar tone, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I've down to double tube screamers and a compressor that and I feel pretty good about my tone here, right? Like I feel like I've got some sustain, like a pretty good amount of sustain. But it's like when I hear this happen and I hear this, I get pretty excited because again, when you see this take place live, and it just makes me feel really good about a lot of the practice I've been doing and just tone searching. But to see it happen, to see him kind of get lost in the moment, like there's a moment where they all kind of get lost in the sauce that they're making, and I think I like those moments where you see they just kind of disappear to what it is that they're doing. He almost sounds like he's got a reverse sound. Were you a shirt tucker in the 90s? I know without a belt. Dude. The mustard! Ooh. That was a pretty noise jam, but the end of it, right, where we get into kind of the solar garlicky style mustard, right? Like, I'm not talking like a 30-minute tweezer kind of mustard, but you go from like it's some really great syncopation to some like all over the place, and you get really aggressive Trey here. I love watching him play because he's all right here. Here's the solar garlic mustard. Here's Nutty Trey. Fishman saying we're coming back, and then we're back. It's like he announces it's gonna happen with that aggressive one bang snare, right? Right there. And then as the Moo Moo. Hey. Seeing Phish's face when that happens, I really liked that. You just see him go open-mouthed. It's also really different to see Paige in this kind of angle instead of being just squared in, you know? Really? They were trying to be more serious, so they make Fishman get rid of the moo-moo, but they let Mike walk out on stage with the shirt tucked without a belt and, like, jean shorts that are folded above the knee like he's Luffy? Why is Mike dressed like Luffy? Like, they nerfed both Paige and Fishman's gear. As far as their attire goes, they're normally walking out there with, like, I know that Fishman's moo-moo at least gives like a +5 in agility and charisma. 100% perma multiplier, right? That's just how it goes. But in Paige's shirt, right? You cannot tell me Paige's shirt does not give his fingers extra dexterity points per finger. It's how it goes. Fantastic. Bro, the end of that. Doon, doon, doon. Also, seeing Fishman kind of just go from fast to slow in the beat of an eyelash. And it ends there. I love that. That's a good one, guys. Were you at that show? Were you there? Man. How does that rank as far as Vultures songs go? Somebody was saying that they don't play it very often, or they didn't play it very much after this because, like, it was you know, what, like a difficult song, right? I really enjoyed that. I think I enjoyed the jam more than I enjoyed the words. You know, like I didn't really have a chance to enjoy the words, just not necessarily knowing what they were. And, you know, at the end of the day, that I think, obviously, I know seeing it live would be totally different, but, you know, haven't gotten there yet. Either which way, I freaking loved it. Guys, W's for the Lady Rooski for winning her first marbles and deciding it was time to listen to the Phish. I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for the positivity that you show both to me and to one another. Continue to be the best. And until I see you next, be introspective and consider the birds. Big boat soon. Love yous. Goodbye.